spread out more and more during the day, and then late afternoon the whole process is done. And like I telling that rider for the paper that's the one I let shot. A couple miles west of here, they were all lined up on some wire. You could figure out about how many you put, and then by driving, it was like a mile and a half. But it's like having a tea kettle on the fire, and as it gets darker and later at night, it's like turning the fire down. It gets quieter and quieter, and finally by 11:30 or so, it'll just be almost totally quiet.
Looking down from the top level of the parking garage, these are the trees that the purple martins roost in at night. Here's a picture of the tree before the purple martins roost in it. Here's a picture of it after. See how the weight of probably thousands of martins pulled the branches down? Before, after. Look how heavy the purple martins pull the branches down on the tree. All these purple martins are just trying to find their place to rest at night. Thousands of them will load up in these tree branches. Many, many more that hasn't even landed yet. If you remember by looking at the before and after pictures of the trees, you can tell these tree branches aren't even half full yet.
Martin, look up.
Should I reach up and grab one?
You're violating of federal law. I don't know how many this is, but this is a lot. Real big one.
You can imagine why a purple martin roost like this needs to be protected. The general public needs to know how special or unique these birds are. They totally depend on man for nest sites. Almost 100% of these birds came from a purple martin house or gourd. There are lots of young birds in this huge gathering, some barely over a month or 6 weeks old.
It's like they dive bomb this tree.
Purple martin pre-migratory roosts like this one in Tulsa, Oklahoma really needs your help. We need to explain to the public how they came from our backyards. They are a protected migratory species, and the bird droppings only happen at night for about 1 month.
Not enough foliage, I guess.
More and more birds land in a tree by each passing minute. Much like a school of small fish, they must feel safer in large numbers. Even though the trees seemed like they couldn't possibly hold more birds, hundreds, maybe 1,000 arrived late, looking to join the roost for a safe night's rest.
Here comes another batch.
One of the possible ways to estimate how many birds are in a roost are to take a still photo like this and actually count them. This photo wouldn't be too hard to count, but which picture do you pick? You have many pictures to choose from. In this short film, we decided not to count the huge swarms from time to time, but a good heavy average. In the next photo, we blocked off one area, zoomed in, and counted 62 birds. So how many are there in the entire picture frame? You could draw more lines on the picture, zoom in, and count all the blocks, and that's what we did next. Here we only counted the top row of blocks and zoomed in on two other areas. The top rows added to 166 birds. In the area with 239, more grids were drawn to get an accurate count. There are about 2,000 birds in this frame alone. But if you were using binoculars, you'd see even more. So, is counting the flying birds accurate, or should we count them once they have landed? Sitting still in the trees may be better. We'll look through some tree pictures and choose one to get an idea of how many we are looking at. In the next photo, we drew lines and counted 116 birds by zooming in close, and counting each bird we saw in each square. Can you believe that there's 41 birds in this picture? How many purple martins do you see in this picture? We drew lines, zoomed in, and counted 90 birds. 2 of them were not purple martins. European starling and common grackles are seen flying in huge roosts with purple martins. But this is only the surface. How many birds do we not see? How many are just behind the leaves? How many more would we find if we were just able to look 2 feet deeper behind these birds? What we do know is a purple martin pre-migratory roost is just plain amazing. These birds came from people's backyard birdhouses. Purple martins do not nest in the wild. They only build nests in human-supplied gourds and martin houses. Learn more from the Purple Martin Conservation Association at www.purplemartin.org.